I also heard President Trump come under attack once again because Democrats have nothing else to say to defend their own policies but attack President Trump. And I would urge my colleagues to pay attention very carefully. The American people are paying attention, and they're not stupid. Just because.
If that clip doesn't make you sit up, I don't know what will. Picture this: Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, supposedly a symbol of law and order, but in reality, carjackings on every corner, murders climbing like it's some twisted video game leaderboard, staffers getting attacked just walking down the street. And here's the kicker: while all this chaos unfolds, Democrats are in the room whining about gun rights, blaming inanimate objects like guns are secretly masterminding crime. Meanwhile, the Republican Congresswoman strolls in like a hurricane with a badge and a Constitution in hand. Calm, collected, calling out the hypocrisy faster than you can say, mostly peaceful riots. Crime is off the charts, cops are under attack, and the other side is busy pointing fingers at President Trump like he personally sent criminals to D.C. to mess up their narrative. The audacity is so thick you could cut it with a knife. And yes, that would be safer than walking around parts of D.C. right now. This isn't political theater, it's real life. The stakes are high. The hypocrisy is hilarious if it weren't deadly serious. And the Congresswoman just eviscerated the narrative in plain English. If you thought that was intense, hit like, smash subscribe, and stay tuned. Let's watch the full clip before I drop the full breakdown. You do not want to miss this.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to express in the strongest words possible that I support the police, and we should be supporting the police here in our nation's capital because it's our nation's capital that has one of the highest murder rates in our country, one of the worst crime records in our nation's history, and is an absolute embarrassment to our country. I'd also like to remind everyone that one of our own colleagues was carjacked months ago here in Washington, D.C. We also just had a former Trump admin official die because he was shot here in our nation's capital. And many Hill staffers themselves have been attacked just walking the city streets. This is an ongoing crime epidemic here in our nation's capital, and it's appalling. We should be supporting police officers, not attacking Americans' gun rights, while all of us walk around under the protection of good guys with guns. Capitol Police carry those AR-15s and guard all of us, but yet Democrats would love to take away the gun rights of American citizens and blame guns that never get up by themselves and shoot people. Murder is already a crime. People kill people, and they don't just kill them with guns. They kill them with knives. They kill them with fists. They kill them with objects. They strangle them. But yet I just listened to one of my colleagues say that we need to disarm Americans in order to somehow stop crime in Washington, D.C. We should
Will the gentlelady yield?
No, I will not. We should be protecting and supporting police officers. I also heard President Trump come under attack once again because Democrats have nothing else to say to defend their own policies but attack President Trump. I'd like to remind everyone that it was Antifa, BLM, by the way, supported by Democrats. BLM as an organization raised millions and millions of dollars on Act Blue, the Democrat fundraising site. And then BLM riots across America that were endorsed heavily by Democrats and apologized and said mostly peaceful protest by media who are totally defending Democrats constantly. These riots caused $2 billion in damage across America. I'd also like to remind everyone that in 2017, when President Trump was inaugurated, that rioters nearly burned down Washington, D.C. That's right, nearly burned down the city here. But oh, we've got to attack President Trump every single day. You know, it was also Democrats that said things like, I don't know why there aren't uprisings everywhere. That was our former Speaker of the House. Our current Vice President, before the election of 2020, said, we will not stop. We won't stop talking about these BLM riots. Also, one of our Democrat colleagues is on video. By the way, all of this is on video, their statements. And she was talking about Trump supporters, and she said, when you see them, you make a crowd, surround them wherever they are. These are the statements that come from our Democrat colleagues, but they want to attack President Trump every single day and take away police officers' ability to stop criminals and arrest criminals and protect our city streets, our community streets, and our nation's capital. And I'm sick and tired of it. It is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, Mr. Chairman, I would like to say I support the amendment that you just spoke on and introduced. And I would urge my colleagues to pay attention very carefully. The American people are paying attention, and they're not stupid. Just because you have a little microphone you can talk in doesn't mean that you can sit here and lie to the American people every single day. They can read the crime statistics. We all know you can't walk around this city without being in danger of being robbed or carjacked or murdered maybe. My goodness, how horrible is that? So let's support our police officers. Let's vote for good things to help citizens in this city. And Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Will the gentleman yield for a question?
No, I will not yield to one of your stupid questions that are always attacking me and attacking President Trump.
How about a mediocre question?
No, I don't want to. I do not want
an
your
excellent question.
No,
a smart question.
No, my time.
An intelligent question.
You have no smart or intelligent questions.
Chair now recognizes Mr. Garcia for 5 minutes.
Thank you.
All right, now that we've seen the full clip, let's break it down. This Republican congresswoman didn't just speak. He dropped a political nuke on the Democrat narrative. He laid out reality in the nation's capital. Murder rates through the roof, carjackings everywhere, staffers getting attacked just walking around. A former Trump official shot and killed. This isn't a storyline from a TV show. It's the real-life crime epidemic Democrats have been ignoring while lecturing everyone about gun control. And here's the kicker. While Americans are dodging bullets and fistfights, Democrats want to disarm law-abiding citizens. That's right, they want you to give up your right to self-defense while Capitol Police walk around carrying AR-15s like it's an action movie. If hypocrisy had a capital city, it would be D.C., and they just moved in permanently. The senator nailed the logic. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. And they don't just use guns, they use knives, fists, ropes, whatever's lying around. Take away guns from responsible citizens and who's left to stop the chaos? Exactly. That's why supporting the police isn't optional. It's essential. And let's be real, this senator made it hilarious watching Democrats try to lecture on safety while literally cheering riots in the streets years ago. Speaking of riots, let's not forget Antifa and BLM. Billions in property damage, mayhem across America, and what did Democrats do? Called it mostly peaceful and used it to fundraise millions. Now suddenly they're experts on crime prevention. Please, the double standard is so thick you could bathe in it. Then the senator shuts down the interruptions like a pro. No, I will not yield to one of your stupid questions. That wasn't rude, that was truth in action. Every time Democrats open their mouths, it's to attack Trump or spin excuses for their failed policies. Meanwhile, citizens are still scared to walk their own streets. This wasn't a debate about guns or policy. It was a showdown of reality versus fantasy. Democrats tried to lecture, deflect, and rewrite crime statistics. The Republican senator responded with facts, logic, and moral clarity. He defended the police, defended citizens, and exposed the lie that Democrats care about safety when they've spent years cheering for chaos. That's leadership. That's courage. And that's why, at the end of the day, this clip doesn't just make a point. It burns the narrative down to ashes while leaving the Constitution standing tall.